My name is Keeron Isaac. I'm 26 years of age and I'm a poet and author of Poetry, which is my debut poetry collection. I'm actually a medical student, and the pandemic would have blocked a couple school transfers I had. Coupled with this, my granddad was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. With all of these things interplaying, I needed an escape, I needed some relief. So one day my mom pulled me aside and she said, start with something you love. It didn't click immediately, but she repeated it a lot. And eventually it all clicked. When I was younger, aside from my love of medicine, I loved poetry and writing, and I always wanted to publish a poetry collection. I never had the time and the inspiration. Flash forward to this crazy twin-year pandemic, I was engulfed with both. It became a beautiful passion project about family connections, love, Trinbago culture, affirmations, faith, nature, all of these things that I love and all are extensions of who I am, which is why I think it is aptly titled Poetry, because the book is about sections and branches of who I am. The creative session for this was extremely fun. From the moment I knew I was publishing poetry, I immediately knew what I wanted the cover to be and I knew who I wanted to paint it. My good friend Antonia Figaro, she is amazingly talented. And I remember I messaged her one day. I said, hey, we need to talk. I'm so excited, I have something to tell you. She said, I can sense the excitement. She said, we'll chat when I get off work. And we chat for a while back and forth. We chatted for a while back and forth. And eventually we came up with the idea of what we wanted it to look like. And the most crazy thing about this is that I don't know how she took an image from my head and made it look so much better. And the cover is just simply beautiful. And it took the book to a whole new level. I always joke, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but you do. And it just was the perfect cover. And I knew that we were ready to move forward. My editor, Shelley Ann Edwards Baron of Word Edits, Word with an E, amazing person. It was so great connecting with her. She definitely took the book and my writing to another level. I think the thing about working with an editor, you have to be humble enough to realize that the critiques are to take the book to the level which it deserves, and you have to just realize that it's all about a collaboration for the betterment of the book and your career as an author. So working with her was just an amazing experience. I call her my poetry mother, and so much love for her because she definitely took the book to the level it deserved, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Clive Strawn, my cousin, he did the graphics. He put everything together, the interplay between the painting that Antonia did and all the graphics that she did, graphic images she did for the internal section of the book. He layered everything together and did a beautiful job. Printry was my print company, and what I love most about Printry was that poetry, printry. It felt like it was meant to be. I love when things line up like that. So that was cool, the creative process. All of these components played together quite well and made for a beautiful collaboration. So what's next? Well, now that I've started writing, I can't stop. So it's turned from poetry into the Poetry trilogy. So the second book, you guys have heard it, the second book will be released later this year. So expect more poetry, more writing, more creativity, more growth. I definitely want to perform poems, spoken word, grow, become more comfortable on stage. And then in 2023, we'll have the final installment in the Poetry trilogy. And beyond that, who knows? We'll see what comes next, whether it's poetry or other types of books. I just love writing, and I'm very blessed that I'm able to do this. I want to thank everyone who's been a part of this project, the names aforementioned. I have to tremendously thank my both parents, mommy and daddy, They have been supportive of this project from the inception and supported in ways that I can't express. My brother, my sister, my sister-in-law, all my relatives, friends, everyone who's bought a copy of the book, shared the page, liked, comment, send positive messages. I appreciate you all. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm excited to see where it leads to. So come along and enter the world of poetry.